Well, I think it's a fun list. It seems that since I've been here, the college kind of has that Christmas morning feel on the day that the list comes out. Everyone sort of looking forward to the list being announced or it being broadcast on the airwaves, and it's a really good thing, I think, for the college.
Well, I've been just amazed, as I'm sure a lot of people have, at the currency it maintains and all the publicity it gets. You know, there's most obscure places every year you run across. Here's the Beloit mindset and so forth. So the PR-wise, the college has certainly profited from it. My feeling is that maybe mindset's a good label to attract attention, obviously, or it works. But I would think more accurately it might be called a memory set almost. It's what people remember from recent history and technological changes and so forth. And it seems to me what might be more interesting is a kind of a cultural climate set, which is a little more long-term and it goes a little deeper, I think, in terms of people's attitudes and approaches to life and so forth. And I'm sure Tom McBride could do a great job on that too if he set his mind to it.
Well, I think it's very entertaining, very interesting. It's kind of fun for somebody like me to read it and think about all those things that they're questioning, knowing that I was around during that time and can identify with it. So for me, from a nostalgic standpoint, it's very interesting and fun to look at.
Yeah, I think with each new mindset list, there's this idea that we have to antagonize that generation. Like, how could you not have seen Saved by the Bell? Like, you know, like that kind of thing. So I don't know. I think it's hard for each generation, each mindset list. It's sort of this anxiety that surrounds it.
I mean, in the same way, we could do a mindset list about our parents and ask, have you ever used a telegraph? And then get very angry about that when they say, of course not.
Or like ask them about like text message language and that kind of thing. I don't know. That's sort of like, if I did a mindset list, I guess it would be more like that, like current things like what is LMAO and all this stuff, but I don't know.
We've looked into all this jargon, you know, PAW, parents are watching, LOL, lots of laughs. I mean, there's this whole jargon, and I've even myself learned how to text, and, you know, instead of using TO, I use the number 2. Instead of U, I use the U. Instead of ARE, I use the R, so I'm trying.
The thing that's really, really, really impressed me as I've been working with this project for the last 11 years is how dramatic the encounter between the generations is. You know, it's not just something that's in the literature, you know, the great literature. It's really there.
Hey, what's the matter with you punks?
Oh, Iris, look what you've done.
Okay, and it's just been really, really fascinating to me. And certainly, you know, we're not trying with the mindset list to say that you're ignorant, but I think there's no question but that it's often read that way.